Welcome to another Slate Bytes video. In this video, we will be showing one way you can customize the search criteria for a person record in the Omni Search. By default, you can search by record name, email address, phone number, social security number, and the Slate reference ID. For this example, we are going to create a rule to also allow us to search by legacy ID. First, you can click the database on the Slate navigation menu. In the automation section, click Rules. Click New Rule. Enter a name. For this example, we will call it Omni Search Person Index Legacy ID. You can keep type and category the same, category being records, and for base, we'll select Person. If you want to create this rule for other datasets, you will need to create additional new rules for each base. The rule type will be Person Index. For folder, you can select or create a new folder. For this example, we will use Omni Search. For non-deterministic, the rule is deterministic and has an exclusive priority, is what we will use for this example. And for priority, for this example, we will enter the priority as 1, since this will be our only person index rule. And then you can set status to preview and click Save. This will take you to the Edit Rule page. Use filters to limit the searchable records for the new criteria. In this example, we wanted to apply to all person records, so we will leave this blank. For the action value, select Replace Values from Formula. When you are only adding one searchable criterion, you will add the export for that criterion as follows. We'll click Export and select the desired export. For this example, we're selecting Legacy ID and click Continue. In the Formula section, enter the export, prepended with an @ symbol. You'll see as we type, there will be a list that populates, and we can click the export that was just created in the previous steps. So Legacy ID for this example. Once you are done with all of these steps, you can click Edit if you scroll back up. You will need to change the status to active. Then click Save, and then save the rule. Now you are ready to apply this rule. Rules only process updated person records, so for the new search criterion to apply, you must use a query and add in retroactive refresh to update the records and direct the rule to run for them. To run the query from the rule, go back into the rule and click New Query on the right side. Then click Export. The export you choose is not important. At least one export is required to run any query. Click Continue. In this example, we want all records, so we will not be adding filters. And then you can click Run Query. From the output list, select Retroactive Refresh. And then click Export. A retroactive refresh pop-up appears, indicating the number of records that will be affected. Click Submit, and then click OK on the confirmation pop-up that appears. Please note that this can take time to update, and the more records that are updated simultaneously, the longer it will take for the rules to process. Once it is done updating, you can then go to the Omni Search. And again, for this example, we did Legacy ID, so we can type in a Legacy ID, and we'll see if we put in Alexander Hamilton's Legacy ID, that record now shows up from the search that we did. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.